Hello everyone, welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of magical movement. Now today we are working the legs. We're working at a slightly quicker pace to some of our other routines, so a bit of a cardio feel to this one, so it might just get your heart rate up a little bit. So we're going to start with the feet side by side, but I'm going to stand to the side for this routine so that you can clearly see what I'm doing. So we're standing here, my feet are side by side, I'm standing up nice and tall, I've got my hands on the hips. We're going to be stepping backwards, we're going to alternate the feet. So I'm going to start with my left foot now. So I'm going to take a step back and then I'm going to bend into the legs a little, come back up to the top, then I'll switch feet. So I go down to the legs, back up to the top, and again, down into the legs. Okay, so we don't need to bend too deeply into the knees, just a little bend is fine. Down to the legs. Down to the legs. That's it. Let's just do a couple more. Go down. Last one. Stand up tall. Now this time I'm going to step back on my right foot. Okay, so it only needs to be a short step. Okay, I'm going to keep that back heel lifted off the floor now. Okay, I'm going to go back down into the legs again, but then I'm going to pick this back leg up into a high knee. So we're going to go down into the legs. Stand up tall, pick up the back knee, and then repeat. So we go down, stand tall, pick up the back knee, and repeat. Down, stand tall, pick up the back knee. So when you pick up the knee, look straight ahead. Focus on a spot in front to help keep that balance. That's it. Let's just do it one more time. Here we go. Down and lift. Wonderful. Okay. This time we're going to add in some running arms. Okay, so like you're running down the street, your arms will be doing this. That's the action that we're doing. So every time you pick up that knee, this time, because we're doing the same legs, you're going to pick up the opposite arm. Okay, so it's opposite knee to elbow. Let's have a little go. So down to the legs first. So we go down, we pick up the knee, the opposite elbow comes up, and then back into the legs again. Lift up the knee, down to the legs. Lift and go down. Lift and go down. That's it. Try and keep those arms going. If you get a bit lost, you can always bring the hands to the hips. Here we go. Here's the last one. And then we can rest there. Wonderful. Now I'm just going to turn. So now I've got wide feet, and I'm going to turn my feet out so my toes are pointing into the corner of the room. Hands are on the hips, standing up nice and tall. I'm going to bend my knees, but you've got to make sure they go over the toes on this one. So we're going to bend the knees, send them over the toes, stand up nice and tall. And again, down to the legs and stand up tall. Go down to the legs. That's it. Wonderful. We're going to do some pulses. So let's go down and stay down. And then we're going to pulse, pulse, into the legs, pulse, pulse, pulse. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall again. Okay, so this time we're going to bring the feet back side by side, just how we started with. I'm just turned the other way this time, okay? So we're going to step back, again, alternating the feet as we do it. So here we go. We take a step back. Bend the legs, stand up tall. Then we switch the legs over. And again, switch the legs. So again, you don't need to bend into the knees too deeply. A little bend is fine. Let's see if we can stay nice and upright in the upper body though, so you're always looking straight ahead. Just 2 more. Here we go. Down to the legs. Last one. Down into the legs. Stand up tall. Now, this time, back into split stance position. I'm going to have my right foot in front this time, left foot's behind. I'm going to pick that left heel up. So this time, down to the legs, and then we're going to pick up the left knee into a high knee lift again. So here we go, nice and steady. We go down into the legs, stand up tall. Then we pick up the knee, lower the foot, down into the legs, stand up for tall. Lift up the knee, and lower, and again. That's it. So again, try and keep as upright through the upper body as you can. That's it. Especially when you bend into the legs. Nice straight back the whole time. That's it. We'll just do it one more time. Final knee lift. Rest the foot there. We're going to go back to our running arms. So don't forget, when you pick up the knee, it's the opposite elbow that comes up to meet it. So here we go, down to the legs first. So we go down into the legs, pick up the knee, opposite arm comes up, then we go back into the legs. And lift, and again, go down and lift. Now keep the arms going. That's it. If you do get a bit lost with the arms, it's just confusing you, then just bring the hands onto the hips again. That's it. Okay, here we go. Here's the last one. And then we'll rest there. Okay, I'm going to turn again. So I've got those wide feet. Toes turned out, they're pointing into the corner of the room. Hands on the hips. Here we go, back into the legs. Making sure as we bend the knees that they're going directly over the toes. My back is nice and straight again. That's it. Should we do those pulses again? Here we go, down to the legs, hold it there. Then we pulse, pulse, in to the legs, pulse, pulse, pulse. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll stand up nice and tall, and we better give those legs a little shake to finish.